Yoda, welcome to my channel. My name's Azareth. Today I'm just going to be doing a random read. So yeah, let's just get into it. I'm just going to tap into the unconscious, collective consciousness. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we get. Someone's coming into some kind of new opportunity. Taking action towards some kind of new opportunity. Whether this might be to do with people coming in, but it's going for celebration. This is a celebration. 646, if that's significant to you. So this person, you're the Queen of Wands. And there's some kind of opportunity that's coming in for the Queen of Wands, and I feel like it's because she's been able to take action within things. She's been able to sense that things are falling into place for her or him. But I can't figure out whether or not this person's been on there is alone, celebrating alone. But they're still other people. I feel like this person, whatever fortune they're coming into, or opportunity that they're being given, they've kind of been on their own doing this, or the Queen of Wands has worked to get into the position that she's in currently. She's worked hard to get there. And then she comes into this opportunity, but the Queen of Wands has been doing all this on her own. However, there's people in the background who seem to want to come along on the journey, even like of whatever this opportunity or this fortune that comes in. But they're not really a part of it. It's like they want to journey with the celebration as well. Because you got the Four of Swords and the Six of Wands. There's two people in the background. I'm seeing this is the Queen of Wands. And then in here, there's just two people in the background here as well. And it's as if these people are kind of watching this person, even while they're alone. And this person, and this Queen of Wands comes into this opportunity, and there's people want to come along on the journey with this person. And there's some kind of travel that's involved, from being still, traveling to something that's stable. What's this Wheel of Fortune? What's this thing? This is something that you've been working on, whoever this is, that you've been working on for a while, and things are now just starting to move. Like stuff starting to flow towards you. And you can see it coming in. That you're like, it might have been something that's been taking some time, but now it's starting to come through, and it's kind of 505, and it's kind of slow, but you're being patient. Like, I feel like you've been patient throughout this whole thing. Like, even though you're wanting things to be quick, you don't want things to be slow, you want things to be a bit quicker, but you also understand that you've got to be in this stillness while these things are coming in. Or this is you seeing that there's stuff coming in, realizing that you've got to be patient, but still having to move towards this commitment. This could be jobs. This could be, this could be a job opportunity. I don't know if this is love. I don't think it's love so far. I feel like this is something you've been working on for a while, or getting into a bit more, and now it starts to pick up because you're allowing it. You can see it coming in, and you can see it working. You can even see like how it operates in a sense. But you're also having to acknowledge that you still have to stay patient and continue working, going into this direction. And it's also celebrating it while you're going along in the direction as well, But there's two people here in the background, and it feels like as if they're trying to come along for the ride. I don't know if that's for better or worse, but who are these people in the background? Two of Swords. I feel like these people they're blind to what you do. Like they're trying to come along with you to this commitment or this thing, whatever this wheel of fortune's flowing towards you. But they're blind to how you do it, or hoping that you're going to be blinded to them coming along on the journey, on this journey. What is this current journey that you're actually on? What's the Six of Wands? The Hierophant. Some kind of guidance, awareness. This could be you starting to step into a position of authority, and these people are hoping that you're going to stay blind to them, as if you owe them something. But this opportunity that you're moving towards, though, is something to do with the material world. This could be quite likely your job, what you do for your career. This could be you advancing in your career or opportunity. You could be receiving a job. This could be the case of simply you're getting the opportunity of moving towards a job that you've been given. You've got, you're getting that yes, and you're able to actually provide for your children. The Strength card. And I feel like it's because you've been staying strong. Like, that's why that Strength card's there. Because you've been staying strong to who you are. And that's what's getting you to this opportunity. Because the Queen of Wands isn't going to adjust herself for anyone, Anyone who tries, she's just going to burn them, or hit them on the head. Temperance, because you've made sacrifices to get to where you're at. Like, you're not willing to just give up your position and who you are just for these people, or you've stayed strong in who you are and made the sacrifices that you need to make. Who are these two people? This could be more than just two people, but yeah, these people think you've got the upper hand on you. I think that's why they're trying to stick around and trying to come with you into your opportunity that you're moving towards. It's like they're hanging around just waiting. I'm hearing like vultures. They're kind of like, yeah, it's as if they're kind of like circling around and just waiting and seeing what they can get because of your gifts and your knowledge. That you're using your gifts and your knowledge. That was not meant to be upside down, but well, not upside down, but out. It's like these people want to take advantage. That's what I'm hearing. They're taking advantage of this. They could be trying to manipulate you, even to try to seem like that you want them there. Even with the Hierophant, this is two people, and they're looking at you. These two people. They're hurting because you want to go towards your gifts and your opportunities. (8:18) on the clock. Was about to be 3 of Pentacles. Because you're collaborating with people. Whatever you're moving towards, it's you collaborating with people, talking with people, you're teaching people. And it's still two people. It's just these two people. It's like you've got all this knowledge or all this wisdom and you keep teaching these people stuff. Or you're showing by just who you are, you're showing. It's kind of like just because you're who you are, people can see, you know, what your possibilities actually are. And it's like these people see that and they want to go on the ride with you. Is this malicious? I heard yes. Are these two people malicious? You just got the star, but this is not malicious. I don't know. I'm gonna fill the rest of this out real quick. What's this page of Pentacles? What's this page? Swift movement. It's quick. This celebration that you're having is pretty quick. This Temperance. But there might be the fact that you actually need to make a sacrifice. What's that? What's this Temperance? Too many. Too many, if any. Something to do with hard work. Putting things together and trying to create structure with stuff. Maybe the fact that you need to put more time into actually putting more structure into what you do on a daily basis to actually start to build whatever this is that you're building. Some kind of, it's like you're building you're able to build a foundation with this, and it still feels financial. You can drop the weight, drop the things that are burning you, the things that are occupying you too much. That's what you have to sacrifice, so that you can actually continue making a structure, so that you can use your gifts to whatever this wheel of fortune is. It's coming in, and then you're able to. You can see things starting to flow together, and realizing this. You might be telling people around you this. Ace of Swords. This could be like the ideas of stuff. You're having a lot of new ideas, or you're bringing a lot of new ideas to the table. We'll use this. Maybe it's the fact that you're getting the opportunity to rejuvenate, and you've been going through a process of rejuvenating as well. But there's just these two people. Who are these two people? Who are these two people? Because it's just something that's sticking out to me. Lovers and the King of Wands. Whoa. This is some kind of union with someone very, very powerful. Maybe you've two options. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you've got two options in front of you, and you've been kind of indecisive on how you want to move forward. You might even not even want necessarily to be in relationships at all, because this whole spread hasn't been anything to do with love. And then the Lovers and the King of Wands comes out, and you've been the Queen of Wands this entire time, and it's as if whoever these person is, it could be just one person, and the other side of things is you being like kind of closed off to relationships, but you're still willing to teach people and be a guiding force for people. That makes a bit more sense, because I was like, who are these two people? But like, these two people are two options that you have, and I feel like if this is anything to do with love at all, because that's ultimately whatever you're working on is to do with love. It's trying to create some kind of stability for people. But it's as if one of the opportunities that comes in as well with the Wheel of Fortune, as you progress forward with whatever this is, where you're able to communicate with other people, where you're sharing your ideas, and you're building something up, and you can sort of see it coming in as well. Like you see everything starting to plop into place. It's still taking time, you're still needing patience, but it's like there's one aspect to this whole thing where, because this seems like totally, I guess, financial or career wise, and jobs or anything like that, but there's just no love. And I think that's something that on the side of it with the Lovers, and it's the side of it where, because you're so wrapped up in everything else, you have into, it's like you're not thinking about love in the sense of a relationship. But what comes in, at some point it comes in where a relationship is there, or it's the fact that you're unsure of whether or not you want to get into a relationship. You might feel like, I kind of want one, I kind of don't, I'm not sure. And you kind of put it on as the second thing, and you don't really make it a complete decision on it, because you're uncertain. Because you don't know whether or not, so you just focus on everything else. Too many is a lot. No, thank you. Oh my god, so many want to come out. just going everywhere. The Empress is coming out. Hold on. There's cards all over the floor. Yeah, I think that is the message, eh? Because it's like you try to balance things out. You try to make you're in the process of making sacrifices, making these sacrifices and dropping unnecessary weight, and like trying to create more organization within what kind of actions you take on a daily basis. The event. It's like you're starting to see over each day how, like, what you do, because that's something that's really important every day. Like, what am I doing every day? What do I do as soon as I get out of bed? Because like it's like the starting of your day is so important for the rest of the day, and it's like you're starting to become more aware of how that day is playing out, and so that's you realizing what you need to drop. Like, what weight do you need to drop? What do you need to sacrifice that isn't actually serving you? It's slowing you down, because when you drop everything that you do need to drop, the wheel of fortune turns for you, and you start to see it, and you're starting to collaborate with people, working with people, you're teaching people things at the same time getting rest. And this whole thing is sort of a decision as well. Like it's making the choice to consciously making the choice to move forward with what you want and what you desire. Because what's ending up happening is that as you move along and start being seen as some form of guidance or some kind of teacher to people, you commit to this, and it brings you in with like the early stages of a financial journey or the material journey. Like, there's something in the material that just starts working out for you. This could even like finding a home, like a home that you, like a new home, somewhere where you feel stable, where you feel okay, and you can continue making quick movement, giving and giving out a message to people. But there is that side of it where, like, there is some kind of love in all this as well. Like, I feel like you haven't been focused on love. That's why there's literally no cups in this at all. Swords, pentacles, and wands. And so there has been that whole push and drive to build your empire, whether that's a small endeavor or a large one. Like, you're still working on it and putting it together, and realizing where you need to, like, this could be even like your time management. You're dropping things that take up too much of your time because you want to work on stuff, like you want to develop and create higher values for yourself, but you need to make the time for that, and some of that stuff is requiring you to drop things that aren't serving or allowing you to incorporate that value that you want to incorporate. Because I was just talking about the other day, when there's a certain value that you want to actually take on board and add it into your personality, or just a value that you admire, or you value the value, you know, on a certain perspective or a way of doing things, and it's something where you have to actually negotiate how to take that on, like to take that on board. You have to negotiate with yourself, because you can't just chuck it on board. You can't just see a value and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put that on me and then I'm done. It's like that. It's not. It's more so you've actually got to have an internal dialogue with yourself that's being like, okay, there are things that are conflicting to let me have this value, to adopt this value. What are those things? And what am I actually willing to release? Because that's what this is to do with the Ten of Wands. It's to do with release. That's what their temperance is telling you to do as well. I said 25 minutes. We'll do 30 minutes. Readings don't feel like they take long. You kind of get into the zone after a while, and it's like, oh, it's 10 minutes gone by already. Holy crap. The arrow. This is also to do with shooting your shot at whatever these opportunities are that you're trying to move towards. Yeah, 646. What else we got here? 7, 8, 13, 1, 3, 3. 1, 4, 1. Synchronicities out there was. But this is you shooting your shot with your endeavors, and it's working out because you're taking the moment to actually shoot the arrow. And you're shooting the arrow, your arrow's going to drop when you have too much weight on it. So that's something that you're dropping. Dropping things that don't serve you, that don't work for you, that don't encourage you in your time management. The distractions, things that are distracting you too much, you're dropping them. Maybe that's to do with what I was saying at the beginning with just the two people. There's something about the two people. Maybe there's something about people in general that you need to isolate from, so that you can focus on what you're doing to be the teacher, or to be the leader, or someone that people can look up to, because your values are in place and you stand strong in who you are, because you help people, you make people more aware. This whole journey, this is what you're meant to be doing. Like, that's why the Wheel of Fortune's out here helping you. Like, it's actually something where the divine's coming in and it's genuinely helping you move forward, because it's who you are. You're moving on your soul journey. And that's why there's this like a higher commitment to your work. Like, you've got to have a higher commitment to your work. Like, if this is just a hobby that you're like kind of considering, like, hey, I could actually turn this into something that can financially make me stable, and then I can focus on helping and healing people and everything like that. Tarot as an example. Or just spiritual stuff, Reiki, or you could be someone who's studying psychology, or you could be just doing something in the arts. I heard dance. But it's like, for you to actually make this hobby into something that can actually provide for you, you can provide a service for others. You need to start having more of that mindset of, this is like that job sort of mindset, like putting the extra effort in, cutting out time for it, and having that time management, managing yourself, and allowing yourself to have that higher commitment, and treat it as if it's your duty. Because it's what you want to do. That's how you want to help people. With whatever this is. Alright. I'm going to end this video here. In this reading. If this resonated, put it in the comments. If it resonated, put it in the comments and I'd like to know your situation. It'd be interesting to hear. If If you want to hear more content in the future, subscribe. I'd appreciate that. And I look forward to doing more readings for people in the future. Yeah, I appreciate your time and everything, and you being here with me tonight or today, whichever time you're in at this current time when you're watching this. So yeah, I appreciate you immensely. And yeah, I'll see you again. Farewell.